Okay, so I'm in the mood to do a bunch of these just because I happen to be in the mood to do them. So one of the things about life in the junkyard, and this has to do with the non-artistic side, the kind of cool hip thing, was bargaining, aka haggling. It's one of the few places here in the United States where bargaining, haggling is kind of still allowed. We all go to Safeway, you just pay the rack price, whatever, right? Junkyards, we get to haggle. And I came to learn over the years that bargaining and haggling was a bit of a sport, but much more of an art. And a verbal art, a bit of sparring, a bit of a dance, and with the Latin culture, a bit of almost like a tango. It was really a lot of fun. And there were certain customers I knew that I knew they were going to haggle. So all right, I'm going to sell you the car for $300, but I got to start at $500. We're going to just spend 15 minutes doing it, and we're going to end up at $300. But in order to keep the customer happy, because I feel like he got his bargain, and he worked for it, we'd have to do this whole kind of like little dance. And I got to be relatively good at it. And the side note to this story is, well, one was Zaveda. Zaveda was a South American cavalry officer. He was one of the ones that I absolutely looked forward to and enjoyed the bargaining and haggling process with. We'd sit there and we'd talk. It was, well, on the face, it was always adversarial. It was very gentlemanly. And we both always I made money, he made money. We all went away happy. And Savade and some of the other ones, I got good at the bargaining and haggling. It served me well. Many, many years ago, in a galaxy far, far, I don't want to use that line. Anyway, I was in Hong Kong. And over there, of course, you bargain, haggle, whatever, for everything. And I had so much fun over there. It was so fun to be on the other side of the counter. And I got a minute. I'm at a minute 2 here. I'll make this quick. So anyway, I was bargaining for this stupid little trinket toy, whatever thing. I sat there and I'd bargain with the guy, haggle with the guy, and then other customers come in and I go outside, have a smoke, and I come back in and haggle with them some more. And I mean, we're talking like less than maybe $2 American. And we finally get the price of the object established, and then we had to go another 5 minutes over the battery. Meanwhile, outside, watching me and this guy go back and forth over the price of this house was this ancient Chinese fellow. And he's just kind of sitting there on the curb or on the stump or whatever, on a chair. He's kind of smoking a cigarette, kind of taking the world in and watching us do it, whatever. And then after I made the deal and I had gotten the battery included for like 20 cents more or whatever, as we're walking out, my girlfriend at the time was with me, and she was ethnic Chinese. And the guy comes up and he kind of tugs on her sleeve a little bit and says something to her in Chinese. She just starts cracking up, and we're walking away. I go, so what do you say? What do you say? He goes, she tells me, she goes, that guy thinks you're really good. You are one of the best white boys ever to bargain with that guy. You really bested him in that deal. She says, you really have a treasure with this one. Anyway, that's the haggling, going to auction stories for the moment.